My name is Ryan. I'm with Rebellion Harvest.
My name is Ty. I'm with Minority Prospects.
Rebellion Harvest was started on my 16th birthday in a homeless shelter with my mom. She couldn't afford a birthday cake, so she bought me sunflower seeds. Everybody know I love sunflower seeds. I told her, hey, as much sunflower seeds I eat, I might as well start my own company one day. She told me to write it down. Fast forward to 2019, I ended up started my own sunflower seed company. We started off as pistachios, but essentially we wanted to be a representation of our culture that wasn't being represented in a way. Everybody in certain sports love sunflower seeds, and we just wanted to make sure that we have a seat at the table as well.
Minority Prospects was founded in 2020. Basically, I take it back before then. Me and my brother, we all played baseball growing up. That was one of our favorite sports. So my brother actually came up with the idea to start Minority Prospects. And when he started the company, it was all stemmed from the not leveling the playing field of not a lot of minorities having the same opportunity in the sport. So I'm going to take it to college. So when he was in college, led the nation in stolen bases. Draft stock was pretty high. And he didn't get drafted. So that led him to coaching. So he started coaching baseball, and then, led one of the historic schools here in Atlanta to the state a couple of times, started getting noticed. And he came to me and he said, I want to make a bigger impact. I'm impacting on the high school level, but I want to impact the world and give the world the exposure that we supposed to get in this sport. Because in the communities, especially in the inner city community, I feel like we all start off playing baseball and then we lose interest in it at some point. So we're just trying to bridge that gap, make it cool again, level the playing field, and, use baseball and softball as a vehicle and have other branches of it off that one vehicle. So that's why we started Minority Prospects, and here we are today.
With some of the early struggles that I faced, I would say I was broke. That's one of the main things for sure. I think when you have a vision and you have a dream, a lot of times what takes us a few steps back or doubting ourselves is the financial aspect of it. So I end up using my last $500 to literally my last, that was rent money, to figure a way and make a way. And just kind of starting out, I was selling pistachios in Ziploc bags and people was laughing at me and, people not taking me serious and me having a vision for it. I think that was probably the biggest early struggle, is people not taking me serious and me not having the full-fledged money to back my vision and back my voice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of the biggest for sure.
For sure. Yeah. For me, some of the early struggles for Minority Prospects was probably, first off, we was tired of asking for handouts.
I feel you on that.
We was tired of asking people for a fair opportunity or even playing field. So the next best thing to do is create your own. So we created this, and the early struggle was just getting people to even believe in the vision of what we were trying to do. But when they seen the movement and what was happening and how the movement went so fast, we was able to overcome those struggles and, build a brand.
Yeah.
And that's where we are today.
That's how it was for me when people started seeing me getting in stores and, he really selling, or people really taking him serious, and other people started taking me serious. And it's like, I had this same vision for so long and want to sit at the table and create our own version of what, even though it's sunflower seeds, but just our own for that. You know what I'm saying? Just, we don't gotta, like you said, we don't gotta ask.
We don't gotta ask.
We can create, you know what I'm saying? Create a way.
And the most quote the one of the my favorite quotes is people don't see it until the jet is in the sky.
Nah, facts.
You know
Nah,
what I'm
facts.
saying?
Nah,
Like
facts. Facts.
that speaks
I
so
like that. I'm gonna
much
take that. I'm gonna
volumes. You
take
know
that.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
gonna take that.
you never notice until the jet is in the sky. So, people, you know, support from a
I
different
like that.
level when they see the movement. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I agree. I agree.
So it's just different. So those early struggles turned into basically fueled my passion for it.
Nah, facts.
Minority Prospects brand, what does it mean personally? For me, personally, it means resilience. It means opportunity. It means it just means so much. It means impact. It means community, culture, like everything um that the brand represents is, we're not trying to dim light on other races or anything. We're just trying to, you know, bring that impact and that
Shed light on your
community
own.
and shed light on my own and the underrepresented uh that we felt that we was getting. So the brand is dear to me. It means a lot. Um, to see the smiles on these kids' faces, man. To see the smiles on, the girl softballs, little teams, and even the college girls softball and men, like just to see the smile, see the joy in their families, and creating that opportunity. The meaning is far deeper than I can explain. Like it's just a joy and something inside of me that you have to see. Like it's just incredible. So it means a hell of a lot.
I feel that. I ain't gonna lie. I felt that. I feel you when you say the kids, because when we went to when y'all invited me to Houston, I was like, damn, there's a lot of kids out here.
Yeah,
Like, but
yeah,
they was happy to be there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I definitely feel you when you say that. That changed my whole perspective on a lot of stuff for real that day. Like you said, it means impact for real. That was my biggest thing. I just wanted to impact a sport and a culture that I was a part of and I am a part of. I think about me as a little kid playing first base. I think of now is looking at other kids and seeing a black owned sunflower seed company in their hands playing on the field eating. I always say I made Rebellion Harvest out of love. So it's food. I think when you put love into food, you feel it. It hit different. And I think, just kind of just like being a representation through food, through flavor, through culture. I think what our brand represents is what it means to me wholeheartedly.
Culture is Why is culture important? Culture is very extremely important to me. Culture just brings, especially in the communities, the minority communities, culture brings everyone together. From like piggyback, like what Ryan said, from your grandma's soul food cooking on Sundays, everybody meet up to eat,
Man, what?
from dancing, from the music, the art, the sports. If you go back and look at the Negro Leagues footage, culture was extremely important to the Negro Leagues. Baseball back in the day, they would they would go to church and they would leave church, and after church they would head straight to the baseball park, sold out baseball parks, church clothes, suits and all. Like the culture was there, full-fledged music, dancing, food. You had different vendors selling things. They selling little moonshine bottles outside, you know what I'm saying, of
Oh,
the
they lit.
stadium.
Oh,
It
lit.
was it was just
It's a good
it
thing.
was extremely a good time and important, and I think that's what embodies culture to me.
Um, I agree 100%, man. Culture, what does that mean to me? What does that entail? I think culture brings love, especially in our community. I think they both go hand in hand. Like you said, it's a, our culture it's a congregation. That's a word, congregating. It's a congregation. One of them words. I think we connect through culture. We love through culture. We might not tell each other I love you enough, but I think showing up for each other, dancing, being around each other, eating, um, like I said, even the process and how we make things or provide food or whatever, like it's all love for real. I think as black people, as our in our culture, I just think it's they go hand in hand for real. Like culture and love go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Just showing up for each other. I think Rebellion Harvest does a good job of that. Um, Even the way we provide customer service to people. You know what I'm saying? Is I want to let you know I love you. You feel me? So yeah, for
I
sure.
think for me, representation is everything for our brand because that's what we do. We represent the underrepresented, the people that don't get that exposure, the people that can't afford those showcase opportunities, the parents that can't afford to travel and all summer with summer ball. So I think representation for us is big because Minority Prospect is all about representation. So for us being able to represent the underrepresented means everything. So I think that's what our brand was built on, representation. But I don't want to just channel it to representation just for one culture and one genre. I think representation is important for everybody on an even playing field.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I think you put the best on the field. You put the best tasting food on the shelf. You put the best tasting seeds in stores, no matter what. But for me, representation is needed in our culture because we get overlooked.
We get overlooked a lot.
So
I agree.
you form companies like Minority Prospects and Rebellion Harvest just so we could get that even playing field.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
that's what representation means to me.
Me being a black owned sunflower seed company, I know what my audience likes. I know the flavors that they enjoy. I know my culture. So it's easy for me to, you know, be a face of what they want. Um, but yeah, I think my customers give me that motivation when things get tough. I think good reviews or even a negative review sometimes, I think that steps my game up as well. You know what I'm saying? So I take the good with the bad, but I think my customers letting me know I'm on the right track, I'm on the right path. It's a slow grind. So I think just my customers letting me know for real. Can't be mad at it.
Can't be mad at it. I think what keeps me motivated when things get tough is just the just the smiles, man. Just the impact on these kids' faces when they see the characters swaggy, when they see sassy, there's the female character, like super. How they come up and see these characters and they see what we created from literally nothing, like you know our own money, no funding, no backing. Um, what keeps me motivated is just to see the parents' faces, and the parents telling us like, I wish this was around when I was a kid.
I say that to y'all all the time.
Yeah, like that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the smile, see the parents telling me that. And like I was quick story. I was somewhere. I think it made it in Detroit. It was one. I think it was Detroit, and a parent was like, "I just want to know who. What do you do for the company? Because I want to be able to tell the company that this is special. This is different. Y'all don't impact the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the time, we wasn't showing our faces that much. You know what I'm saying? When this happened, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just working.
I'm just good.
I'm just here. And he was like, and then he came back and he looked it up and he found me and he was like, oh no, you and your brother's the ones that started the company.
Look, it's
Like, this is it. Man, I appreciate y'all like literally like giving me a hug,
Yeah.
So
That means something though. That mean a lot.
That's
That mean a lot.
yeah,
That means
what I'm
something.
saying? That lets me know that when, we get imitated, what they say, imitation is a sign of flattery, right?
100%.
So when you get
100%.
imitated, that's another fuel to
Yeah.
keep me going
Keep me
because
going, yeah.
we doing something right.
I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So
I agree.
just all of those little minute,
We see a lot of biters.
yeah,
We see a lot of biters. Phil.
a lot of those little minute things would help keep us going in tough times. I think we met
Met through what, Reggie?
yeah, we met
Yeah.
through our president Reggie. Him and Ryan was in communication. And
Reg was excited too.
yeah, we
Eric
got
excited.
we kind of scouted Rebellion Harvest and see they was doing some seeds, and we wanted to bring like other aspects to our company,
Yeah.
and we know seeds is one of the first things that we wanted to do
Mhm.
for us on the food side. So we did a communications with Ryan, and then um, Reggie plugged me in 'cause since I do most of the creative and everything like that, and he plugged me in, and me and Ryan sat down and came up with a vision. We thought it made perfect sense. Two black companies coming together, creating something that's never been done before.
Never.
So we was the first of his kind, and he was the first of his kind. So for us,
It's still crazy.
it's still crazy. So for us,
Absolutely,
being able to create us and come together, so we got in communication, got talking. Of course, we had to get all the logistics down, the legal stuff down, and then we started cooking. We started coming up with different flavors. Ryan already had some Rebellion Harvest, already had some banging flavors that I thought about off the rip, where he had already
had them guys.
So at the end of the day,
One never saw new.
we wanted to bring some more flavors. So I think we may have with this process, we may have did 50 flavors.
Nah, fact.
Like just getting test flavors, test bags from the manufacturer, trying to figure out like what the first two flavors we're gonna do that it's gonna be an impact, like an instant home run, right? So
We still got some stuff in the tuck too. So
most stuff in the tuck because we had so many different tries. So that's the backstory and how we met. It was a couple years ago, and then now we're here with the product. So
it was a process to it. We went through a whole process trying to figure out which flavors that we were going to collaborate on and push out. And I know one of the things that we talked about was the flavors had to be right. It had to taste right. Our culture gotta like it. We can't hold back on flavor or anything like that. So we end up coming with cheese pizza and loaded baked potato. Loaded baked potato is something I had in the tuck. I hit Ty up and was like, look, man, I got something for you. I think you'll like it. End up sending him some stuff. He end up calling me back like, man, these go crazy. I'm eating these right now. Like, and the cheese pizza, I wanted the flavor to essentially taste like an Italian cheese pizza with the herbs and everything like that. So, and not do too much, you know what I'm saying? So flavor overload, loaded baked potato, you taste everything in this loaded baked potato. It's personally my favorite out of these two. I know Ty's, yours is cheese pizza.
Well, the kids love the cheese pizza. So I think for me, I like both of them. I think for me, the loaded baked potato, when I first tasted it, went crazy. Like I instantly called them like, yo, this loaded baked potato got it just like
I remember that whole conversation.
She, I can taste the sour cream. I can taste the bacon bit.
Nah, fact.
I can taste everything. So for me, it was like, man, this is a hit. So, and then, I think maybe that same day or the next day, I was at an event and I tasted cheese pizza, and I'm like, nah, man, it tastes like a cheese pizza, bro. Like in a sunflower seed, like so. They taste exactly like what they say.
Yeah.
So that's what
I don't think we hold back on the flavor. I don't think we hold back on the flavor at all. Held back on the flavor at all.
We did in the bag. So Ryan, like, let's elaborate on the bags, cause
so the design of the bag, I wanted to. It's a collab. I didn't want to be selfish with the collab. It's we work very well together. So I wanted that to showcase that on the bag as well. So We have both swaggy and sassy. Um, in the background of the bag, especially the cheese pizza, it looked like I wanted everything to look like what it is. So this looked like a pizza for real. A cheese pizza. So swaggy and sassy on the bags. The red Rebellion Harvest, it's the sauce. And you see sunflower seeds at the bottom. I wanted that to be like a herbs and, spices or something like that. Um, and I wanted both, and of course, minority prospects. We both wanted to make sure that we showcase both baseball and softball and make sure we represent that on the bags as well, for the players as well. So, and then you got the loaded baked potato. Man, this thing looked like a loaded baked potato. Like, it's same thing. I wanted to not be selfish with the collab, but really, really, what's the word I'm looking for?
On in.
Hone in on it. So yeah, same thing. You got the swaggy and sassy on the back, in the background. Um, the loaded baked potato, I wanted the Rebellion Harvest color, the specific red on this, the loaded baked potato to look like the bacon bits and all that as well. So I think we did a great job as on the design of the bag, personally. Like I really do. Even the strips on the back is like cheese. You know what I'm saying? So I really wanted this to represent what we have going on, especially as being his first of his kind. First, both of us collaborating. This is our first collab, so I just wanted to make sure that we represent that on the bags for sure. So, what you think of the bags?
That's crazy. Like he explained it well. The bags are it's essentially designed to look like the product, which is cheese pizza. And if you look at this bag, you can tell this is like a loaded baked potato. It gives you the colors of it. And you look at this one, it gives you the colors of the cheese pizza, then the transparent MVP, MSP on here with the C
I think this
showing
goes so
throughout.
crazy though.
That's a crazy addition. And then on the back, we put the barcodes and we put all of the designs on the back. We put Rebellion Harvest, we put Minority Prospects, the logo, the ink logo, and then we put the swaggy and sassy. And then we got the ingredients and the nutritional facts. And I think Ryan want to speak a little bit on the nutrition facts
Yeah.
on this.
So these are, of course, sunflower seeds. So it's light. You can eat it whenever you want. Garlic, herbs, all type of stuff in it. I mean, shit.
He wanted to make
I
it.
wanted to make it just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And not hold bars on what the flavor is. So, man, I think we did a great job on this collab, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is 100% my best collab. I never collabed on sunflower seeds before, but I would like to say I think we killed this.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I really do. Like, I'm very proud of designing the bag. I'm very proud of what myself and my team and Minority Prospects was able to create for sure.
Yeah.
I would like to be in all HBCUs. That's like one of my biggest dreams for Rebellion Harvest, being in every HBCU, being a part of college baseball.
I think we can make that happen.
Okay, say less. That's one of my goals. Like, I want to do that so bad, bro. Like, being in more stores. Oh shit, man. Man, really being the best, like I want to curse so bad, but best sunflower seed brand out. I think we are that right now, but I want that to be a blown up version of what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I want to just continue to grow, to be honest. In the next few years, I just want to continue to grow, get into more stores, be in these folks' face. Because I really do think people sleeping on Rebellion Harvest. I don't think nobody touching us, to be honest. Especially when it comes to flavor, even just even the texture of our stuff, like, I don't think nobody can touch us, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And I be getting mad when I be seeing like these boo-boo brands kind of blowing up. And not taking nobody brand or whatever, but I don't think nobody touching us, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So I think being in more HBCUs, being in all the HBCUs, more stores, you know, Walmart hit me up. I think we deserve to be in there. I think our culture, we gonna represent when I'm in there. Like, I just think we keep leveling up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Perfect timing is here. So, yeah, what about you?
For me, I feel like Where do I see the future? Man, the future is so bright. Um, I see us making a bigger impact around the world. I see us um being bigger partnerships, bigger brands. We already have some key brands now, partnerships. I think for us is, you know, just create our own ecosystem,
I feel that.
create our own,
I feel
you
that.
know, uh, back if you take it back to the Negro Leagues, we wasn't welcome in a lot of hotels. We wasn't
Mhm.
welcome in a lot of eateries, right?
Not at all.
So, um, they talk about it. You had to take your food to go, or you couldn't stay at certain hotels when they traveled. So, for minority prospects here, now we're not trying to change the ecosystem, but we're trying to just create our own. We're trying to create our own. Where buy black, you live, you stay, you go to a city and you impact that city. You bring
Roger the
you
champ.
bring the ecosystem to that city. So and create our own leagues and just get better as a brand, merchandise, apparel, cartoon on TV, major network, Swaggy and Sassy, the Tales of Swaggy and Sassy. Just just being, the trajectory is just so broad, but we're just gonna get better 1% every day and just keep pushing towards what we're trying to build, and that's our own ecosystem and our own leagues and different things of that nature.
I feel that. I remember. I don't know if you remember. Remember when Rap Snacks first came out
Oh
back in
yeah,
the day with Romeo and Master P and all
for
that.
sure.
That's kind of how I feel with Rebellion Harvest.
Mm.
But I want to be in more of these folks' face, bro. Like that impact. Because every time I think of Rebellion Harvest, I think back on my childhood. You know what I'm saying? And Rap Snacks was a part of that. Up the stove, corner stove, Mr. Walter, all these folks in my neighborhood. He owned a store and had raps. That was my first time seeing Rap Snacks. Like, what the hell is this? Romeo, Master P. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember that feeling when I seen our faces on them bags, on them chips and stuff like that. We ain't never seen that before.
It's culture.
It's culture. I want people to have that same feeling when they eat in Rebellion Harvest and that same impact. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to Rap Snacks, man. They definitely uh inspired inspired me for real.
For sure.
I want kids to know like you can really do whatever you want to do. It ain't no limitations. I always tell people we here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do, and I wanna I wanna inspire. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So as long as I can inspire kids and inspire my community, I feel like I won. I really do. So yeah, just impacting kids, impacting the community. What we doing now and continue to doing, I think, just watch us. Well, we ain't no different than y'all. It's just demonstration.
For
That's it.
sure. We are y'all.
We are y'all. We ain't no different than y'all.
Represented. I think our president said best, like Swaggy and Sassy, it represents us.
Mm-hmm.
It represents everything we stand for. So just that impact and inspire, like you said, it just means everything. So
Yeah.
I think that's
And not be hard on yourself. I
yeah.
think we be so hard on ourselves too. Like people used to tell me, bro, like, Ryan, you don't celebrate yourself. And
Like
I always felt like I completed this. I got more to do. What am I celebrating?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like now I'm to the point where
Process.
we enjoying the process, but you gotta celebrate stop being hard on yourself as well. Like kids, I know for me, like growing up, I was hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best student. I wasn't none of that. Like I was still hard on myself because I know better. I feel like there was no limit that I couldn't reach. You know what I'm saying? So we not perfect. You're not perfect, but just enjoy your process.
Ty Wyche, Minority Prospects, Vice President and Creative Director. You can follow us on all social media platforms, MVP Takeover. Make sure you follow the branding page, the apparel and merchandising page, Minority Prospects Co. I didn't talk about one last thing, which is the shirts collab.
Shirts.
So this is gonna be on our apparel, and we're gonna actually bundle this with the seeds. We're gonna have a bundle package, or you can just get the seeds and the shirt by itself.
Shirts go
But the
crazy.
shirts is just to talk about the shirts a little bit. It's a double entendre. It plays on number one seed, meaning if and you're in the sports, you got seeds where you 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed. So Minority Prospects being the number one seed in the baseball and softball space, we had to partner with the number one seed
Definitely.
in the food space. So this shirt
Definitely.
is number one seed prospects and is culture and talent in a nutshell. So that's on the back. So make sure you go to www.minorityprospectstore.com. The shirts and the seeds will be on there. And we'll let you know when we dropping soon. There's I mean like sooner than you think.
Follow Rebellion Harvest on all platforms. TikTok, Instagram, even YouTube now. You giving me your personal?
I didn't give
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna give it my personal.
But you know,
I like my personal for my personal.
okay.
You give it your?
Okay. You can find us at rebellionharvest.com. MVP Takeover.
Yeah.
And our personal handles, mine is MVP Ty _MVO Ty.
I'm gonna keep my personal for myself.
He gonna keep his personal. He gonna keep his personal. My personal is open. Just follow me. My page is open. So all of the branding.
What's my underscore Ryan MVP? So _Ryan MVP. And check us out at rebellionharvest.com. We are fully back in stock April 30th. So